The demand for consumer printers and consumer supplies have been strong, so we have really done well in that space.
Conversation with your kids about social injustices can be tough to do, but one Brooklyn artist is partnering with the HP company to get it all started.
이제 모두 내리가 보내 베를린 성공을 서로 먹어 마치 미슐랭 누구보다 빠른 걸음을 걸어내 그 시즌 잊은지도 오래야.
Even though it's a tough world out there, you guys have not slowed down. The announcements have still come, and
Mohan, pleasure meeting you.
Good morning, Gary. Equally, the pleasure is mine.
I was just thinking, it has been what, almost like 7-8 months
about 7
since
months,
we
yeah.
have met. I mean, you are a colleague whom I used to kind of face almost every work day. And now with this new norm, this has changed.
Exactly. I think COVID has taught us a lot of lessons, right? Small meetings and conversation now become a privilege. Not only on a personal level, I think on the business level, the transformation is drastic. Right?
Agree. So the transformation that we are talking about at the business level, you could primarily see it both ways, with the employee as well as with the employer. Talking about employee, look at the way the whole workplace has shifted. In a matter of days, we were expected to come work from home, and then talking about working from home brings its own challenges. I read somewhere that this is probably one unique situation where all three major man-made institutions, as in school, work, and family, has to converge and interoperate under one roof at a time.
Yeah, I think this is probably the biggest change we are experiencing right now. I mean, it become a new norm. Estimation is that 25% of our employees, right, might never get back to the office. I mean, imagine that, yeah.
Exactly. So 25% of these employees who have to stay and work from home would mean they have to adopt to new way of working. So their work style basically would be impacted both from technology perspective as well as with respect to the skills that they will have to accumulate.
Right. I think apart from workplace, work style and work life, the change in the routine also impact the overall employee mental health and physical health. Right? The spending priorities have changed, right? Other aspects such as socialization, entertainment, and travel has taken a dramatic shift, right? But technology usage have increased in such non-work aspect too as well.
Which has its own repercussions, if you think about it, at the employer's side as well.
What is your view in terms of the computing landscape? Yeah.
So computing has also indeed gone ahead with drastic changes. Think about it again from an end user perspective. End user primarily has about 6 different ways and modes in which he had seen changes. Just because he is working from home, you would notice that his deployment needs, his provisioning needs of computing power has to be zero touch. And because he is fighting for a couching space within his home, think about it, he is prone to visual hacking. He must be very mindful about the company data being shared in a shared space environment. Also, for a sustained usage of computing power, you must almost have any sorts of zero incidents or zero downtime on his devices. And talk about it more from the bandwidth utilization, the VPN connectivity should not strain his bandwidth or compromise the speed of his connectivity. and look at it more from protection from malware or from phishing, which are all genuine issues when you are trying to connect from a home-based connectivity. So end of the day, the PC productivity has to sustain even on off-prem scenario.
And there's also an uptake in terms of towards a service model, and I think striking balance between security and authentication as well as privacy.
To that point, let's watch a video about what is the typical struggle an IT manager has to go through in these tough times.
So, 6 months ago, Wendy Weber takes over as head of IT.
Excuse me, where's the IT department?
You're in it.
Initial assessment? Complete disaster.
Here we go again.
Not to mention, the network had just been hacked by a team of highly suspicious high schoolers halfway across the world.
Truly challenging. Let's talk about how HP typically respond to those challenges. What are your thoughts?
So HP has been investing towards technology and capabilities to make sure that this transformation journey is meaningful and successful for our customers. It ranges from several aspects such as a hybrid model to ensure that there is an on-site and remote support available for customers on standby, ensure that the security measures are beefed up even in a work from home environment using technology such as threat isolation, ensure that we also have professional services to reduce the usage of bandwidth and connectivity on simple aspects such as patch pushing, ensuring that the patches are being pushed through from a cloud environment which would reduce the bandwidth usage, or with respect to our security, make sure that the threat isolation technology ensures that malwares are being curbed through. And last but not least, with respect to the PC productivity not being compromised by mitigating PC issues.
Yeah, Mohan, I think that is a fitting response, right? HP, our technology and approach, the way we manage our devices, the way we deploy our devices and secure the computing environment is exactly what the SMB customers need today. Let's watch how this addressed to Wendy's organization requirements.
Her first move? Find a new tech partner. So it's out with the old and in with the new, with no time wasted. And based on their reco, the first line of defense is beefed up. Boom. Then, battery alerts help get the right devices to the right people, starting with...
Sarah Sutton? Yes, come in. Hi, I brought your new laptop.
Oh, it's the new Dragonfly.
Nice.
You can take it to your conference in...
Sarah Sutton.
The Baker twins. Just when I was having a good time. What are you doing here? I didn't think these conferences were your thing.
We're just stopping by on our way to Japan to close a deal with Tanakano. Tanakano. You've heard of it, right?
Of course. Well, good luck with that.
Sarah jumps on a jet. She's got a battery that won't quit, so she cranks out the presentation. Meets up with Masa.
Sarah, get in the car.
Okay.
It's showtime. All they have to do now is impress the big boss. No, not him. Her. Everyone absolutely loves it.
Domo, arigato.
Next, they need to lock the numbers before the deal is signed.
Let me look at those numbers for you.
Thanks, Frederick. I appreciate it.
Why
Wi-Fi here.
Did you log on?
Yeah, just 1 second. Looks good on my end. Talk to you later, Sarah.
The numbers are solid. The only thing left to do is get the CEO's signature. 20 minutes later, Tamako Tanakano of Tanakano Inc., well, inks an exclusive US distribution deal. When your IT is at their best, so are your people.
Gary, so how do we take this to the market? We have fantastic plan to transform our small and medium businesses. How do we ensure that they fast adapt?
Well, it's a very good point. HP, we always continue to innovate and reinvent our program. And I'm very excited to introduce a new program called HP Business Boost. This program offers simple way to purchase, manage, and support solution for the IT. Right? Business Boost include required technology, security, and unique support services designed for the user and the IT department.
Business Boost is going to be the right solution for today's workforce because we have curated two most relevant personas of users, which is typically found in any SMB ecosystem. The first one is more about home or office navigators who are more the frontline folks, typically addressing to core functions of any SMB, starting from finance, sales, marketing, legal. The professional creators is the second user persona. Their core activity is more towards designing, developing, engineering. The solution that we are putting together also is a deemed fit both for a managed or a non-managed IT within the small and medium business.
Wow, sound really exciting. I mean, can you summarize, the three key points, right, of the value proposition for our customers?
So the end customers could typically look forward into value around three areas. First and the foremost is they get IT support at their fingertips. And occasions where they would need it, they would get it on home or on a remote basis and ensure that the productivity is not truly compromised. And the second value here is more about ensuring that the right devices are being provided to the user personas, which was previously defined through. The third part is even more exciting, associated to they start work now and pay later, as in this Business Boost solution that we are talking of would primarily come with a monthly payment option to our SMB customers.
I also want to add, right, we designed the program also with the partner in mind. The program allowed the partner to sell easily, right, to make sure that they have a peace of mind. At the same time, make sure that the partners with Business Boost, right, help to increase their revenue as well as profitability, given this tough situation. Well, thanks, Mohan. I think we have talked a lot today about Business Boost, about the environment itself today, the trends, and the whole IT computing landscape changes. Hopefully, the next time I get to meet you face to face again, right, where we can talk about how great our Business Boost program have dramatically changed the way we go to market, especially how we partner with all our channel partners, right? So see you again. Thank you.